Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tim, here with 8-Bit Chicken, and today we're brewing a Farmhouse Saison. I don't know, it's a little weird. It's a little darker than I expected. You see it, it's going on pretty good behind me right now. It's steaming like crazy. Basic recipe, I'll throw it off right now, is 4 pounds of 2-row, 1 pound of chocolate, 1 pound of Munich, and 1.5 pounds of spelts. And these spelts is homegrown from where I farm at with my pigs, and where I help with the cows and do all the hay baling and things like that. So this is homegrown spelts, and we use this as it's kind of like an alternate crop when you're growing Timothy hay and things like that, but it also has grain purposes, so I figured why not throw it in a Saison. The original plan for this beer was to wait until my hops developed, but it was kind of their first year in a new spot, so they didn't kind of do what I expected them to do. So I have 1 ounce of Cascade and 1 ounce of Nugget. The Cascade goes 60, 30, and then the Nugget goes 15 and 5. So we'll see how it goes. So far it's a little darker than I wanted, but I can kind of deal with it because it's kind of all just thrown together initially anyways. It's going to be probably right around a brown color, maybe a little darker into a porter. Let's see, we're using WLP, it's the Farmhouse Ale, so let's see where the number is. Oh, it's 670. We got 5 gallons going in here now. Everything seems to be doing pretty well. I debated on doing a cereal mash this time, but I didn't. Just because the spelts grain, I wasn't sure, because it's unmalted spelts grain. I just kind of ground it and threw it in, but it's been dried out for quite some time now. We'll see how it works. You know, I'm optimistic about it. It smells really good, but most beer smells good when it starts. So like I said, we have this going here. I'm running on my induction burners. You guys have seen a couple times. I'm still tossing around the idea if I'm happy with the 1800 watts. It might not be enough, like everyone has been saying and that I have read. But I figured I got both of them for $40, so why not try it for 18? The 1800 watts for 2 burners for $40. So right now we're going to clip over and you're going to watch the beer going on. I'm a little sweaty. I did feed this grain to my chickens, but you won't see it in the video because it's raining here today. It's kind of one of the lucky reasons I got to actually brew this beer. So I've been trying to brew this beer since July, but it started raining today, so I finally had the chance. So let's do it. Alright guys, here it is. Look what a beaut. It's got a nice deep red amber color. Solid head. It's mid-tone cream, real thick and heavy. It's not really dissipating much. It feathers very nicely. This is with Cascaded Nugget hops, which I grow out in my yard. Also spelts grain that we grow over at the farm where I do my pigs and stuff. So I used the spelts from that. I was going to do a cereal mash, but I just threw them in like a regular mash. I didn't malt them or anything. I just threw them right into the mash to see what would happen. Also, this is 3 pounds of raspberries in secondary from my garden. So this is almost fully grained to glass all the way. It couldn't get closer than this. I've had this a few times, just waiting for it to carbonate. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'll tell you more about the recipe. You're getting a lot of the tart raspberry-ish tones on the top. A lot of that is probably from the yeast. You're getting a nose full of chocolate. It's really nice. It's like a chocolate raspberry, pretty solid smell to it. The head is super thick. As you see, it's not really dissipating whatsoever. That is something. This just keeps getting better with age. I can't remember exactly when I brewed this. I know it's been quite some time, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. That is just a solid saison. It's really nice. You're getting some chocolate in there, a little bit of Munich. You guys know me, I throw Munich in, a little bit of Munich in just about everything I do. It's one of my favorite grains to use to kind of like maybe like my stamp sort of. You're tasting the raspberries right away. They're not staying hidden. You're getting the sourness from the Farmhouse Ale yeast, WLP 670. I have my cheat sheet right here. But the raspberries are really disguising the sour. It's really, really good. There's also some real bready tones in there, which I'm wondering if that is from the spelt grain itself. Really happy with this. As you see, the head's not really disappearing. It's still there, super thick, ready to go. This is definitely one of my favorite beers. It's well carbonated. I couldn't be happier. It's at 2.8%. Next time when I brew this, I'll probably knock up the 2-row. All I had was 4 pounds on hand, so that's what I used. It's 4 pounds of 2-row, 1.5 pounds of spelts from the farm, 1 pound of Munich, and 1 pound of chocolate. I don't know what I was thinking with the pound of chocolate, but I'm really happy I put 1 pound of chocolate in it because it is really, really nice. You get a lot of roasted chocolatey flavors. Then the raspberry hits you. Then you get that tartness from the yeast, and it really just all blends really well together. It could be a really nice holiday saison for sure. I can see myself drinking this in the garden during the summer. It's real white. There's not a lot of body to it. It's still really refreshing. A 1/2 ounce of Cascade at 60, a 1/2 ounce of Cascade at 30, 1/2 ounce of Cascade, or 1/2 ounce of Nugget at 15, 1/2 ounce of Nugget at 5. 3 pounds of raspberry in the secondary. Solid brew. I couldn't be happier. Like I said, next time I'll up the 2-row, probably double it, maybe put about 8 pounds of 2-row in there, probably get somewhere, try to make it a 4.5%, 5% beer. But overall, I couldn't be happier with this beer. It's been really hard for me not to post the brew day video, but I'm glad I did it, and you guys get to see it start to finish in one video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you have ever brewed a saison, what your favorite saison out there is. I love saisons. I don't brew enough of them. They take so much time. I have this on keg, but I think I'm going to bottle it out of the keg and put a lot of it off to the side and just see how it ages. Such a phenomenal beer. It's super clear too. I cold crashed this one for about 2 weeks. Just really, really solid brew. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below, like I said, if you've made a saison. I think that's about it. Share this video if you want. I don't know. Thanks. Cheers.